Hello everyone, this is Razorflamekun, and in this episode of the Diablo 2 Lord Destruction Let's Play, we are going to continue from the outer steppes, and we're going to go down into the Plains of Despair, and this is where Izual is. I remember that fact. Anyways, down here we're going to be finding burning souls, which also drain mana, but they also... where's... Okay. For some reason, I don't see the picture of my hireling, my mercenary, even though I do have it, even though he is still alive. I must have pressed the button and let me see. No, it's not tab. It's not that. It's not shift. It's not O. Was it one of the F buttons? Just 1 second. Nope. Okay, so I didn't know why his button is off. But I guess... here's Izual. Izual has a lot of HP, and you are going to want to... He also can slow you down if you're in his area, although I think I'm going to switch... Oh, no, F1. To help me do more damage, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch off to my fire spell, because it looks like he's cold-based, and it looks like it would be better if I switch to cold, to fire-based. Anyways, Izual has a lot of HP, and I want to get rid of this, but let's see, F4. Oh yeah, this is actually... Every time this hits, it's actually dealing quite a bit of damage. So yeah, this is definitely worth it. I'm gonna pick up one of these potions and go ahead and use it. And this looks like this is gonna be pretty much an endurance match against Izual, because he has a lot of HP. Holy crap. Holy crap, this is a lot of HP. It doesn't say that he has any particular enhancements, but he must have some. He is definitely a super unique monster, that is for sure. And it looks like all we have to do is just keep on wailing on him until we take him down. And a mercenary is actually very helpful, because the mercenary is going to do a lot of damage to Izual, while you do a bunch of damage as well. So those two things combined you should be able to take him down without too much issues. You are going to have to use a lot of healing potions though. But as you can see, his health bar is steadily going down, and it's only a matter of time until he goes down. It says destroy the demon that holds Izual's soul. So that's what you have. That's why we're going through this. It's because we have to kill him in order to complete the first quest of Act 4. But down he goes. Boom. Down he goes. He didn't drop anything good though. But here we go. We're gonna go ahead and talk with him.
Tyrael was a fool to have trusted me. You see, it was I who told Diablo and his brothers about the Soul Stones and how to corrupt them. It was I who helped the Prime Evils mastermind their own exile to your world. The plan we set in motion so long ago cannot be stopped by any mortal agency. Hell itself is poised to spill forth into your world like a tidal wave of blood in nightmares. You and all your kind are doomed.
And yeah, that's not good. So now see Tyrael for a reward. And I don't need bolts. Don't know why I have bolts. Oh, War Javelin. That is definitely an upgrade. One of the upgraded versions of the items that I told you about earlier. So now we're gonna go down to the Pandemonium Fortress. Before I talk to Tyrael, I'm gonna go ahead and repair my equipment and go ahead and sell the extra stuff that I don't need. And that includes this. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. And the War Javelins are gonna go and be sold. The runes are gonna be kept. Oh yay, we have brand new armor that he's selling. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this because it's better than the one that I'm currently wearing. And that cost a lot of money. Holy crap. What's the 70 strength? And does that change how let's see if that changed how my character, oh yes it does. So yeah, my Paladin's starting to look more kick-ass. One thing that I do need to do is replenish my stock of healing potions because I used all of them against Izual, which is actually to be expected because Izual is fairly difficult. And I'm actually going to go back here, trade, going to buy one extra Scroll Town Portal, and you're going to see why, because I'm actually going to go back, pick up the Light Gauntlets and the Bolts, and we're going to use that to go back to town immediately. Normally I don't pick up bolts because they don't sell very well. In terms of, yeah, see, only 18, and they take up a lot of inventory space, but overall it's good to keep them. Anyways, let's talk to Tyrael.
Thank you, hero, for putting Izual's tortured spirit to rest. May the light protect you and the powers of heaven shine upon your path. But if what you tell me is true, then I fear that we have been played for fools all along. Izual helped Diablo and his brothers trick me into using the Soul Stones against them. Now the Stones' powers are corrupted. With the combined powers of the Soul Stones under their control, the prime evils will be able to turn the mortal world into a permanent outpost of hell.
And immediately, that gives us a skill point, 2 skill points actually, and that's actually really nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at some things. Gonna put 1 into that, and I think I'm gonna put 1 into Zeal is decent because it allows you to attack multiple adjacent enemies with a single attack. The problem is it costs mana, and while it is helpful, it's not. I like doing things a bit in an unconventional manner. Anyways,
the time has come for you to destroy Mephisto's Soul Stone. Take the stone to the Hell Forge, place it upon the forge, and strike it soundly with the hammer. Only by doing this can you prevent Mephisto from manifesting in this world ever again.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much all he says. He gives us the next quest, which is to prevent Mephisto from coming into our world ever again by destroying his Soul Stone. And from now on, you're going to want to keep the Soul Stone in your inventory because, yeah, that's something that you're going to have to do soon, fairly soon. anyways, what we need to do now is we need to... Quest 1, the Fallen Angels completed. Hell's Forge, take Mephisto's Soulstone to the Hellforge. That's going to be in a later episode because the remainder of this episode is going to be exploring the Plains of Despair. And that should give a pretty decent amount of experience. And there's a flawed ruby. That's better. I know for a fact that... Oh, hold on. Okay, that's City of the Damned. That is definitely going to be the next location that we want to get to because there is a waypoint in that area. And holy crap, a lot of enemies. And thankfully I have the experience. Thankfully I have the experience. The experience booster. Let's see, is that breastplate? No, it's not. Good. I was just hoping that it wasn't ethereal. And sorry if I'm sort of out of it in my commentary in this episode and the previous 2 episodes, but I haven't really been doing much in the way of recording lately, and I've sort of gone a bit out. I've lost a bit of my commenting ability, I believe. But yeah, there's a lot of enemies in this area, and it's definitely worthwhile to take care of as many of these enemies as you can to hopefully get a level up or another level up or 2. I think it would be best if you waited to fight Diablo until you were at least level 30-ish. I think that's about the level you want to be. If I remember my previous runs correctly, I think I defeated him when I was level 29 once, but level 30 is really easy to get to. It should be fairly easy to get to. All it would require would be about... It would require a decent amount of grinding, but in this area it's actually good. It's actually fairly easy to grind because, I mean, 500 to 900 experience a battle is really good. And holy crap, I'm starting to pick up way too many scrolls, so I'm gonna have to tone down the amount of scrolls that I'm using. And I still don't know where my... yeah, I do not know where his picture went in the upper left-hand corner. I'll have to figure out where it went later on. But we're just going to continue heading around this area, fighting Venom Lords, Burning Souls, and the other usual monsters that we're going to be fighting, and hopefully get some decent experience out of this. I guess you could consider this to be a training exercise or training. One other thing that I do need to... Oh, diamonds. One other thing that I definitely need to mention is I do not believe there are many optional dungeons in the 4th act. In fact, in total I think there might be 1. I don't remember if there are... If even that. So it's pretty much going to be the main storyline for this entire... And yeah, I guess I should use that because of the fact that... Actually, 106, 110, actually that was said 116, 115. But yeah, this isn't very good in terms of... Okay, go ahead and do that. But in terms of the... What I'm picking up, this this isn't very good. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and sell a few things, including all of these excess scrolls that I definitely do not need. And keeping this because it is it's not flawed, it's regular, and yep, I already have one, so now I have two, and that means that if I get a third one, then I can get a flawless. I am going to go down here to Halbu and repair my equipment, and also see if he has any better equipment, although I don't think he's going to. That says 175 and this is 171. Crap. And poison length is reduced, but for the most part I'm going to keep what I have. It's just keep in mind that you could get some better equipment pretty soon. Let's see if Jamela has anything new for gambling wise, because I did just gain a level. I'm 27 now, so she might get some. She might have some new equipment in here. Although it might be really rare equipment that you won't see all that frequently, which isn't very helpful. Oh, gauntlets. They now, oops, 30, 20, okay. So got a bit there. Every level you gain makes everything in here cost more. So yeah, so here's some more gauntlets. I'm gonna get a little bit of my money back, and there's a Gothic shield. Let's go ahead and do that. And oh yeah, I am glad I did that, because we got a lot of good stuff with that. That was well worth it. I mean, it has higher defense, higher chance to block, more durability, and better stats overall. So let's see. This is what Gothic shields have the same texture as regular kite shields in the if we're talking about what they look like, and I need to be running, not walking, and how they look on your character. But we got more, and we got lots more enemies up here to fight, and that's going to be a good thing to do, because even though I did lose the experience boost that I gained from a shrine earlier, it's still well worth it to go through these enemies, because you can get a really good amount of experience from doing so. And you have a chance to get some really good loot in addition to that. Scale, whenever I find heavy armor like that, like scale mail and stuff like that, even if it's damaged, I pick it up, because it's usually worth 2,000-3,000. And an item, I mean, 2,000-3,000 is pretty good. 2,000-3,000 selling wise is pretty decent. It's when you start getting into stuff that's like 18 and stuff like that. That's when it starts becoming not worth it to pick up. Anyways, ooh, Joe Staff. That's another upgraded. That's another higher version. Upgraded version. It's the upgraded short staff, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. And I will have the name of that the name of the better equipment in the by the next episode. If you guys know what they're called, like the technical name for them, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and look them up in my strategy guide before I record the next episode. And this episode is going to be fairly long, because I'm going to go through the remainder of this area, and I'm going to go into the next area and get the waypoints for that area. So expect a good amount of content for this video, which I guess is good considering the fact that I haven't been recording very much lately. Stop shooting lightning at me, you stupid burning souls. Sheesh. Yeah, you're gonna start finding a lot of enemies that you're just not gonna like in this area, and I'm also gonna go ahead and do that so that I can use I can use any one of the 4 buttons instead of just one of them. And there we go. We're getting closer and closer to completing this area. I mean, there isn't too much to go in this area. We just have this area that I am at right now, and then we have the middle part, and we're pretty much done in this area. Another good way to get a good amount of experience is to go and save and exit your game after you get this City of the Damned waypoint, because once you get that, it enables travel back to this area much easier to travel back to this area, because you don't have to go through the outer steps in order to get here. You can just go to the City of the Damned and then backtrack one area, and you can continually fight Izual and get some pretty decent you have a better chance of getting rare and set and unique equipment from him. Also okay, that's a new type of rune, Soul Rune. Level 27 required, plus 9 to minimum damage and damage reduced by 7. Now, I am gonna point out that you are gonna start finding much better runes in the 4th act, and the 5th act for that matter. And just whenever you find runes, you want to keep them because of the fact that you can actually use them to create what is called crafted equipment. And that you have to have a certain type of weapon and certain type of put in certain type of runes into it, and you can get some really nice. You can get really good equipment from that. Anyways, that did not regenerate, and I've explored pretty much this entire area, so there is one final part of this area that I want to go to, and that is down here. It's not going to take that long anyway. We just need to go down here, and we got some more burning souls to take care of, and once we take care of these guys, just need to head to the left, another flood ruby there. We just need to head this way, and that's going to be the entire area, pretty much. We can just go up this way and cover the remainder of this area, and there we go. We have now explored pretty much this entire area. So the next order of business that we have is to head to the City of the Damned and find the waypoint. In this area, we are going to be finding new enemies. If you remember these guys from way back when, these guys were from all the way back in Act 1. If you remember, they're the guys that shoot those orbs at you, and we also have these guys, which, if you remember from Act 2, they're the guys that can spit out babies to attack you. So yeah, we got several new enemies that we're gonna have to fight in this area, and that's pretty much the case in all the areas of this. Yeah, this. Oh, we got pit lords now. They're not. Yeah, we have pit lords instead of venom lords, so proceed into this area with caution. And also, looks like we're gonna be finding some minion monsters as well in this area. We got Dire Wound, which is Stone Skin, which means he has more defense, but he still falls fairly quickly to us. Rejuvenation Potion, nope, that's the same. And everything else is the same. You dropped magic broadsword though, which is nice. But our overall goal in this area isn't really to do much other than to find we want to find the waypoint. And there's... Okay, we're full. No, we're not. I can do that and pick up the scale mail.
I am overburdened.
And now we can head back to town. And that's what we're going to do. Boom. We're back in town. I'm going to go ahead and use that. And we're going to go ahead and sell our stuff. Just go down to Halbu, repair equipment, and sell what we have. 2,700, 750. Yeah, it's basically normal, but this is going to sell for a lot, because... Yeah, I'm actually going to sell it over here, because I want to see... There's a Joe staff. Okay, so that was better. I got 20,000. I got 20,000 from it, and it sells for 89,000. So yeah. Whenever you find any equipment like that, is like short staffs and the stuff, you always want to pick them up because they could be really good. They could have really good enchantments on them that really, yeah, could really make things worthwhile. Anyways, nothing... Oh, 64. Holy crap, that is much higher. Sorry, but 64, 45. Yeah, that's going to be... This is going to be finally sold, because that has a lot higher defense. And I gained 30-some thousand gold from that, so let's just go over here and see if we can get some better gauntlets, maybe. I really need to find better gauntlets, because that's one of the only things that I really need are better gauntlets and possibly better body armor. But that's the body armor is going to cost a ton to try and get through gambling, so I'm probably not going to try and get that through gambling. But the gauntlets are definitely something that I will try and get through gambling, if at all possible. I mean, it could... It seems gauntlets are actually extremely rare in here, which isn't a good thing. In fact, it's gonna... I'm just gonna say screw it for now. One more time. Nope, nothing else. So I did get that soul rune, so we're gonna go up here and we're gonna go and deposit that and deposit the gold that we got. And we're just gonna continue on in the City of the Damned, because there are a lot of... Looks like there are a lot of monsters left that we can fight. Let's see. How much experience? These guys are giving me about 500 experience, so the experience from some of these enemies are about the same. Oh, we also got Dark Familiars, which are, if you remember correctly, these are the guys that we fought, the bats that have the electric attacks. So yeah, and since electricity actually does a lot of damage in this game, oh, Gladius. That is the upgraded version of the short sword. As you can see, 6 to 16, but it's cracked, so I'm not going to keep it. We got the Stygian Hag, or however you pronounce it. Ooh, ring. Rings are always good to pick up because, one, they only take up one inventory space. Two, I think they're always magical or higher. And three, they can have some really, really, really nice enhancements on them. And stop doing so many. Ooh, my god. Not good. What I was starting to take a lot of damage here, but not anymore. There we go. Superior, that. And that. Ooh, an Ith rune. There's another rune that I guess we have seen those before, but yeah, the rings can have some really nice stuff. Okay, but that didn't have anything good on it, so we're going to throw it away. I also don't need any additional keys because it looks like I already have all the keys that I can carry. But this area that we're in is pretty lengthy, so I think for the most part we're going to continue off in the next episode. Even though I said we were going to find the waypoint in this episode, I think we're going to find it in the next episode. So until next time, this has been Razorflamekun. May all of your days shine brightly.